Hello everyone! So I've been making some music for some other people, more on that in a later video, but today I just want to create. So I'm going to record some things from around my bedroom, some samples, some whatever, and we're going to turn that into a track and see how it goes. I have no plans, I have no idea what this is going to turn into, but it's going to be fun, so let's do it. I posted a TikTok about this thing like ages ago, and let's sample it. This is a quarter from Canada. It's got a caribou on it. And I have 75 cents. I'll sample me. This notebook. This little guy was given to me from a good friend who went to visit Japan. I think it's supposed to be a type of water animal. I'm going to ding it on the side of this mug and hope it makes a cool sound. So let's do that. One of those must be good. Maybe this hat? That should be enough for now. I'm gonna go in and find the little bits that I like. Come join me. So a couple of months ago, under my video, Why No One Else Can Write Your Song, The Real Chopin, big fan, love your work, left a comment saying, any tips on how to get out of a rut? They feel like no matter what genre or style they try, it all sounds the same. And I replied to his comment saying stuff about like inversions or different mentalities and things. But I think part of it too is you just have to let go and just create. I think a lot of the times I especially get caught up in the idea that it has to be the best song and it has to be perfect and really well composed and it's got to be perfectly produced right away. And that's really hard to get out of. So this is the point of this video. I'm gonna make a song with no expectations out of some samples from my room to hopefully get myself out of a rut, to get back to creating for the sake of the love of creating, as well as maybe this will help the real Chopin. I hope his compositions find some inspiration in this. So here we go. That's cool. Okay, so we kind of have like a 2-tier kick drum here. Oh, they're in phase. What do you know? That's pretty good. Let's see if we can tune him down a little bit. Maybe we'll get some more beef out of him. This is it down to 5th. That's good. We'll do a drum slammed kick. Do I have that here? Yes, I do. That's a kick. That's a kick drum for sure. Nice. Okay. We got a kick. That's pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Can I get a saturator on here maybe? Chroma glow? It's pretty good. That's a pretty good kick. I'm kind of stoked about that. And that's what is that? A hat and a notebook. That's nice. That's pretty solid. Okay, let's see if we can make a snare. Clap is good. I like this one. Make sure you add your fades when you're doing something like this, by the way, because that way you won't hear any clicks or pops. I like having clean audio. Yum. Oh, that could be fun, like chord. What note is that? Is that A? That's A. Wow, I'm shocked that that's A. That's awesome. That's pretty sweet. So, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. We'll keep that in mind. What do we have with this frog? Where'd the frog go? What's the frog doing? Do we have a snare here? Oh, that's kind of cool. Just like as itself, it's kind of like a lead into the snare. We'll need to get something on the underneath a clap that's a little bit more beefy. I would love to get like something a little bit more with some raz to it. Raz? Is that appropriate? What are you? That's a great, like, really tight hi-hat sound. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be sick. Ooh, this is gonna be cool. That little snap could be good to put underneath the snare. Maybe we can distort it too. That's nice. Maybe here we'll put some overdrive on it. Maybe wait, what if I put like a room? If I make this like a snare, something really short, just like really shorten it down. Ooh. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. So then maybe if I tune this down a little bit. Maybe if I tune down the clap as well. It's kind of nice. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Cool. Let's put compressor on here, and let's do another drums. We're gonna do snare top. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, this is gonna be a sick little jam that we've made. Maybe I can also turn the water bottle into a bass. See, I'm not trying to make it sound perfect and beautiful first time, every time. You know, that ding didn't work as a bass, so we're moving on. I think this could be a really sick bass. Let's put a fuzz stomp box on here. Let's do fuzz machine. Dog, I see the vision. I see the vision. Just you wait. Let's do this down an octave. Let's bounce this in place. Bass. So. Listen to that. Let's put it through a bass amp. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think so. That's a crazy 808. That's crazy. That's so sick. Oh, that's so dirty. Oh, okay. Sick. Okay, awesome. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna turn the quarters into a like vinyl crack. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is gonna be the vinyl crackle. And if we loop this and do this to it. Yeah, I like that. It's quantized to a 16th note. There's a nice like rhythm to that because it's quantized, so it sounds weird, but that's kind of the point. Kind of the point that it sounds weird. Yeah, it's like. Yeah, I'm not changing the tempo. I don't know why I'm not doing that, but whatever. I think we'll just call this the loop. Yeah, the snare seems too bright. So let's do a EQ, but let's do it as a vintage console EQ. Yeah, and then we'll turn this down. But no, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to go to delay. This is a fun secret little trick that I know. Sample delay. We're gonna sample delay one side by a little bit. Actually, I might delay it the other way because I know that there's some stuff on the other side. That's better. Do you see how it like kind of just like opened up a little bit? It's kind of sick. And then we're also going to sidechain it to the kick. You know I love to sidechain it to the kick. If I put a little bit of reverb on you to make it sound like it's a bit more like of a sound, whatever that means. Yeah, that's a hi-hat if I have ever heard one. Yeah, it's kind of like a really wonky rhythm, but I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna record that, I think. That's kind of fun. That's something new chords that I don't really normally go to, but it's kind of what I'm feeling right now, I guess. Sometimes music knows what you're feeling before you realize that's how you're feeling. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna let it loop, and then I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be great. I believe in myself. First chord was wrong. Okay, let's go in there and fix some of those notes. Yeah. And I'm not gonna worry about the timing of it all. We're just here to create and have a good time. Yeah, something a little bit different on the change up. Oh, and the bass. and the bass. Are you ready for this? Yeah, that. Whatever that is, that. I'm not gonna worry about timing. As much as I want to. This is not the way I thought this video was gonna turn out. Kinda sick. Because I'm just here to have a good time. I'm here to make music. I want to feel like I'm making something cool. And I feel like I've made something cool. So let's add some cool stuff to it with no pressure. I don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be the best thing in the world. I'm not expecting myself to write a #1 hit, #1 banger, the next song of the summer right here, right now. You're making music. You just gotta sometimes find stuff that's just, maybe it's removing something, maybe it's adding something. I don't know. Now I have like room to sing a melody on top of the chords because I got rid of the other melody. Here we go. Now I need to think of some words. Some words. It sounds very The Weeknd. Like that dark pop kind of whatever. When has Asio ever made dark pop? Fallen and stallen? Oh, everything just went wrong. I've been waiting and hoping you. I've been waiting and hoping you feel the same. Falling, falling, falling. I'm holding out for the moment you look this way. Holding out for the moment you look this way. Calling, calling, calling. That's kind of cool. And then maybe we'll repeat it one time and then play some guitar on it and call it a day. Doesn't have to be a perfect, 3-minute long song that's developed and cool and ready for the radio. Just something fun to make. And that's what I set out to do today. Make something fun. You know this. I know this. We know this. Doesn't have to be numero perfecto #1 all of the time-o. And I have to keep reminding myself of that too, because it's really easy to, want to make something perfect all of the time, best song ever created all of the time. I get stuck in that loop a lot where I'm writing something and I'm like, this isn't perfect 10 out of 10. I'm here practicing making music and having fun doing it. No pressure on myself to make it radio ready, whatever that means nowadays, huh? I think the act of creation is the beautiful part. The process, even. Something that I definitely struggle with, and I know a lot of other musicians struggle with this. Andrew Huang mentioned it in a video, and that's lyrics being this bottleneck that really make or break a project sometimes. And one of the things when it comes to songwriting that's so tough is that it's sometimes really hard to put a feeling into words. Sometimes you can make a track that has this vibe, has this emotion, has this feeling to it, and then trying to add words to it is where you struggle the most because you already get the feeling that you're trying to express in the music that you've made. And I know for me, I have a couple of songs that are just sitting in a hard drive somewhere that have pages and pages of notes and feelings and sentences and scratched out lyrics that I've tried rewriting the song several times, and the lyrics never land the way that I want them to. They never ebb and flow the correct way. And that's something that comes with a lot of time that even I'm still working on. I think a lot of artists can relate to that, like, desire to perfect their craft, really. I'm sure a lot of people can relate. I have a bunch of lyrics on my phone and notebooks and everywhere. Logic sessions with these note areas. And that's all part of the process. You have to write to get better at writing. That's just how it works. And also, AI can't write your songs for you. I need one more line. I'm going to do like a solo kind of thing on the guitar, and then we're going to do an ending, and then I'm going to bounce it out, and we'll play the full thing top to bottom. How's that? I've been waiting and hoping you feel the same. I've been waiting and hoping you feel the same. I really like the way that catches the autotune. I mean, I made a video called Why Do We Hate Autotune? And I think this is a perfect example of like using it as an effect. I want it to catch. I want it to jump. I want it to feel that way.
I've been waiting and hoping you feel the same. Stalling, stalling, stalling.
Okay, let's do some guitar. I love guitar. Let's do some guitar. One of the things about my studio that I really enjoy is that I kind of have everything immediately around me at all times. So I'm able to just plug in, plug out, pick up a microphone. There's a microphone over there, like grab a guitar straight up as I'm sitting down and just be able to play. That's what I really like about how I've sort of built this corner of my room. Now, I'm not a pro guitar player, but I'm just here to have fun, so it doesn't really matter. I like this Endless Summer one. I keep coming back to this one. I don't like this spring box. Maybe I can change the style to boutique, maybe? And then I think I want to like let it chill for a little bit. Let's go for a take.
Longing, longing.
That's the wrong note.
Longing.
No, I want it to be. Yeah, that's cool. All right, I think that's done. Let's listen to it. This is what we've made today. Here we are.
I've been waiting and hoping you feel the same. Falling, falling, falling. Holding out for the moment you look this way. Calling, calling, calling. Took a chance but the timing, it wasn't right. Stalling, stalling, stalling. Looking up at the ceiling another night. Longing, longing, longing.
Cool. Well, that was a good time. Definitely not a track I would normally make, but that's sometimes how music goes. You make something that you sort of fall into, and I had no plan today, and that's, I guess, what the plan ended up being, was to follow this kind of dark pop kind of feel. It's definitely something I would not make if I was setting out to write a song that I was planning on releasing, if that makes sense. The things that I want to release tend to have a specific feel, and this didn't fit that. And yet I still wanted to complete it because it was still inspiring and a good time, and being creative is very, very fulfilling and very, very fun. And yet I still wanted to complete it because I wanted to make something today. And it didn't need to be a full completed song, and it didn't need to be perfect and fine-tuned and the best ever, but I really enjoy what we made, and I think it was fun that I took you along for the ride, and maybe we'll do this again with something that's a bit more, I don't know, a different style, maybe a different feeling. So do let me know if you like this song down in the comments, and there's something else I will say as well. If you wanted to get your hands on these samples, they will be available on my website, iainthemusicLIVE. They will be there as a as a product on my store. I'm gonna put these samples up on my website, but there is something you need to be aware of. I have yet to bounce and export these samples as of right now. So depending on the file size, it'll either be free, which would be really great, or it'll be 99 cents. I use Fourth Wall to host my website and sell my merch, and Fourth Wall has a file size limit for free products. That's not a big deal. I don't think that the files will be that large, so ideally they're going to be on my website for free. If they are too large, they will be 99 cents. They'll truly be $1 just to get over that file size storage limit. So either way, they're going to be on my website, either for free, which is great, go get them, or they'll be for $1. And if it is $1, that will go to supporting me making music and making more content, which I really appreciate. Thank you. All that being said, I hope you enjoyed the song and got something out of it. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.